Hi, I'm Firma Shows and welcome to my humble home. Well, what I'm having is local Ghana authentic garden egg stew. I'm going to take you to the kitchen and show you how to do it. It's simple and easy, but it's delicious. Why do I like Ghana local food? I'm a Ghanaian and I like my local food and I enjoy it too. I love to cook. I cook for fun. And so join me in the kitchen and let's cook together. The name still remains Firma Shows. One love. Alright, welcome to kitchen. Let me take you to the basic ingredients. This is cooked garden eggs, smoked salmon, swordfish which is Kobe, tomato paste, some fresh eggs, pepper. We're going to use palm oil, but you can also use oil of your choice. I have some fresh onion, fresh tomatoes, and our yam is back there. Alright, when we come back from the break, I'm going to brown the garden eggs, cut the swordfish which is Kobe, and dice the fresh tomatoes. I'm going to dice the onions as well, so that everything will be simple and easy and we'll start everything together. You're watching Firma Shows Kitchen. Thank you for watching. Don't go nowhere, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Okay, I've ground everything, break everything to pieces so that we can start cooking. Our onions and everything, the garden eggs, everything is ground. So before you do anything, you have to put the Kobe, which is swordfish, first. Okay, stir it for a few minutes. Allow it to steam. Then the next procedure will be our diced onions. The reason why I didn't add all the swordfish because I don't want it to be too salty. Yeah, swordfish can be very salty, so I don't want it to be too salty. So I think that's enough what I have in there. I'll reserve the other part for something else that I'm going to cook. Allow it to steam for a few minutes or so. Then we add our onions. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Now we're going to add our onions. Allow the onions to cook for a few minutes. After the onions, we're going to add our pepper. Then the next procedure. So after onions, pepper is next. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Alright, our onion is nice and steamed or sauteed. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of pepper. You can add more, depends on how hot you want yours to be. Okay, when you put the pepper in, turn the heat down. Allow the pepper to absorb before you put your tomato paste in. So stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Still waiting for the pepper to settle, okay? Allow the pepper to cook a little bit before you add your tomato paste. So don't go nowhere. You're still watching Firma Shows. I think let me put the heat up. Our pepper is nice and settled, so we're going to add our tomato paste, which is about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Stir it together. And with that, I'm going to add my diced tomatoes into it as well. Allow it to cook for a few minutes because the tomato paste and the dice is going to cook together. And we're going to beat our eggs and put it in. Then we will add our garden eggs. It's simple and easy. So stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Let's allow it to cook a little bit. Once you're waiting for our tomatoes to cook a little bit before we add our eggs, I'm going to wash it. Okay. Be sure to beat the egg in a bowl before you put it in, okay? Once you're doing so, be sure to stir your tomato sauce, okay? So that it doesn't get burned. Very soon we are going to add our eggs, but before then I'll add my salmon. and everything before we put the eggs in. So stay tuned. You're still watching Frema Shows. Don't go nowhere. Using a fork to beat eggs is the easiest way, okay? It's the easiest way. My name still remains Frema Shows. I'm teaching how to cook Ghana authentic garden egg stew. Alright, the eggs is beat. The tomato sauce is ready. Alright, so I'm going to break, this is salmon. Break into pieces. Then we put it in. So let me get that done and I'll get back to you, okay? So stay tuned, don't go nowhere. I want to take the, okay, let me put it in actually. I want to take the, what you call it? The bones out. Please, my hands is pre-washed, okay? As you can see, my hands is clean. Alright, you have any food in mind? My YouTube fans and Facebook, everywhere the video may go, just holler me or write under the post. So stay tuned while I'm putting the stuff in. I'll get back to you. Alright, so I'm done putting everything in. Alright, so we're going to pour our eggs in and leave it to slow cook so that we have the, you don't want the eggs to mix up, right? You want some in, so I'm going to put in the slow cook while I put the eggs in, and I'll show you how it looks too. So just pull them around the edges. Alright, so stay tuned and I'll be right back. So we have left it into low heat, and I'm going to, because I want to have some eggs on in it, you know, so to look sexy. So don't go nowhere. Still watching Frema Shows. Now see how it looks. Beautiful, right? I'm going to add the juice of the mackerel or geisha, whatever way you can call it. We call it geisha, but the name is mackerel. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Let it cook for a few minutes. Alright, so I just diced our mackerel, and I'm going to add our garden eggs, which is ground in asanka. If you don't have fresh garden eggs at your end, you can use eggplant, okay? Yeah, you can use eggplant as well. I think that's enough. Alright, once we're going to wait for the eggplant or the garden eggs to cook with the sauce, I'm going to push the burner or switch the burner, and we're going to cook our yam. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Actually, let me pull it this way. Okay, and then bring this one here. Alright. You may be wondering, when am I going to put the mackerel? I'll put it in when the eggplant or the garden eggs is done, okay? Now this is nice sliced and washed, so I'm going to put it in, leave it to boil, and I'll get back to you. Still watching Frema Shows. And I do want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel and watching it. Leave comments after, under the video for me. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. So I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of salt to cook the yam, as usual. The yam can be cooked for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It depends on how hard it is. But the time will start from the moment it starts boiling, okay? Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Let's leave it to cook and I'll get back to you. Still watching Frema Shows. Alright, our yam is boiling. So remember the mackerel that I break it down. I'm going to put it in. I don't have any reason of doing so, but at least I want to have some meat in it, okay? I want to feel it. I love mackerel, so stay tuned, don't go nowhere. The food will be ready in a few minutes. You're still watching Frema Shows. Alright, the yam is ready, so I'm going to take it up and drain it. I'll be right back. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Oh. Alright, yam and the garden egg stew is ready. So I'm going to serve it. And then we enjoy. I like the end of it. Alright. Alright, I do want to thank you for watching. My name is Irene Frema Shows, and I appreciate your time and your efforts. Thank you all, and I'll see you all next time. And it's bye-bye from Frema Shows.